dad always used to tell me to find the closest exit just in case you have to make a run for it. So I'm going to stand over here. Okay, let me get going quickly because we're already 10 seconds in. Some reminder numbers: 25,000 people 5 years ago were stuck at the Superdome and the Convention Center. 1,700 people died, mostly low to moderate income and elderly and special needs. And the big one for me, and kind of, I guess, what's become my life, is 36% of the people who were stuck in New Orleans 5 years ago said they didn't evacuate because they didn't have access to a car. But today, I'm happy to say that we have a plan as a municipal government, a state government, and our United States government. It's called the City Assisted Evacuation Plan. It activates for a Category 3 or higher storm. It takes 48 hours to complete, and there's 17 neighborhood pickup points scattered throughout our city. And you don't have to have a dime to your name. All you have to do is make it to one of these pickup points. And actually, we used it once in advance of Hurricane Gustav. We had 18,000 people take the plan, and that's how I got kind of engaged in it when I was working for the former mayor. We used about 200 volunteers to assist in the process. So hence, evacuations.org is just evacuation volunteer. We've now trained about 700 people to assist should we ever have to do it again. I gotta thank some volunteers today who helped me take 400 of these under all of your chairs. Will you all grab them? And can I see some lights, Sam? We're gonna dim them here in a second. You guys all got them? Hey, share with your neighbor if you don't have one, all right? But here's the deal. I've been a guy that goes to neighborhood meetings and community meetings and drops these off at cultural centers and community centers around the city. And most of those meetings that I go to, when we all leave, I see that they're all just sitting in chairs and kind of maybe stuffed in someone's notebook. And at the end of the day, it's because no one actually reads these things, right? But do me a favor. I want you all to read the first paragraph on the back page. Y'all good? Let's dim those lights now. So you guys did something that about 6 in 10 of our residents can't do. We have a 44% literacy rate in Orleans Parish. So for so many years that I've been going to these meetings, I've been like, do these things actually work? A, the people who can read don't read them. And the people who can't read them. So how do we make this better? How do we prepare our citizens? Well, we have these 17 neighborhood pickup points, right? And I have a quick trigger finger here. They basically look a lot like the trifold brochures that you have. They're pretty small signs. This one's over at Palmer Park, at Carrollton and Claiborne. This is another of those signs. And this is what it could look like, right? And this is what I'm going to make sure. I'm putting this thing down. Okay. 59 seconds. Here's the deal. These things don't work. The future of our city as a more prepared city is public art at our 17 neighborhood pickup points for 2 reasons. 1, it engenders trust in this plan. And 2, it's going to look really freaking cool. So, luckily the City of New Orleans agrees, the Arts Council's agreed, and we have $100,000 already obligated, and we need a little bit more, but I think we'll get there. So, TEDxTU, thank you so much for having me, and yeah.